Hello mga ka-OFE! Magandang umaga, hapon o gabi kung saan man panig kayo ng mundo. Sa mga hindi pa nakakakilala sa amin, kami nga po pala ang OFE o ang Overseas Filipino Entrepreneurs. Kami po ay nagbibigay impormasyon, kaalaman at inspirasyon sa bawat OFW in terms of mindset, pag-i-invest at pagninegosyo. Ang pinakalayunin po namin ay i-convert ang OFW into OFE. Ayan. So mapapanood nyo po kami in through our social media page. Asan na yung page natin? Ayan. So OFE sa Facebook and YouTube. So sabi ni Direk, hindi ko alam kung dadagdag pa tayo sa threads. Meron threads, may bago. TikTok. Pag-iisipan daw ni Direk yan. Ayan. And don't forget to subscribe and like our page and our YouTube page. Okay? And then, ayun. So, welcome back to OFExperience. So, this is episode 10 of season 5. Yan. So, hello, Eli. Good
Ayan,
evening sa'yo.
Uncle. Good evening mga ka-OFE. Ayan, si Ma'am Joyce.
Kamusta ka naman? Kamusta ka naman, Eli?
Ayan, living independent na tayo, Uncle. Andito ako ngayon sa
Yun.
Tuesday.
Miss Independent na pala dapat ang itawag ko sa'yo. Imagine mo, di ba? When we started, parang schooling ka pa, di ba? And then ngayon, Miss Independent ka na. So,
Yes, Uncle.
talagang
Nakaka-proud
nag-aano
ako.
tayo. So, dapat tayo, kailangan growth mindset. So, we need to continue, di ba? Keep on growing. Ika
Yes,
nga nila.
hashtag significantly better.
Yun, significantly better. Pero sabi ni Direk, before daw natin pakilala yung ating very special guest tonight, kailangan daw muna nating sabihin yung ating every Tuesday game. Sige, Eli, go.
Yan, sa ating Learn and Win with OFE at ang ating instruction. Siyempre, una, comment the 3 answer to our trivia questions. Magkakaroon kami ng mga question later after ng mga question and answer natin mamaya, no? Tapos, ang gagawin nyo lang ay, ayan, i-comment nyo lang yon yung mga answer. And pangalawa, mag-tag kayo ng dalawa yung friend. Pangatlo, i-share the stream. At pang-apat, of course, use the hashtag OFExperience. At syempre, ang mananalo ay mananalo ng 500 GCash or equivalent. At pag
Grabe
top
naman si
1
Direk.
ka, syempre,
Ano ulit? Top
top fan.
Yo.
Top fan, okay.
Okay.
So, ayan, Uncle.
Ayan, top fan. Okay, so yung mga suki natin, alam na nila yung mechanics kasi they're always been us every Tuesday. So, natutuwa naman ako, no, kasi lagi sila nakikinig. And then, syempre, bonus na lang kumbaga kung manalo sila. Pero at least, natututo na sila, may chance pa sila manalo. Alright. Okay. Sige, game na siguro.
Sige, Uncle, pakilala ko ng ating guest.
Yeah.
For tonight. Ayan, the products of Mithi Co are gift bundles that highlight the story of every brand. And the brand serves as a discovery tool for unique finds, hidden gems, and amazing stories of local Filipino brands, artisans, and craftsmen. It is a place where people learn about some of the best locally made products. So, staying true to their promise of gift local even when you are abroad. Putting Filipino brands on your gift list. So, without further ado, ayan, please help me welcome our guest for tonight, Ieth Inolino-Idzerda of Mithi Co. Ayan, good evening, Ieth.
Ayan.
Hi, good evening, John and Alay. Hi.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, to me it is good afternoon. It's 3 p.m. where I am now.
It's still 3 p.m. Okay. So guys, napakaswerte natin kasi pinagbigyan pa rin tayo ni Ieth even though, 'di ba, nasa kalagitnaan ng kanyang oras. So we're very grateful, Ieth, for accepting our invitation.
No, thank you for inviting me. So that's also, yeah.
Yeah. So very excited na kami kung ano man mapupulot natin for tonight. Pero before tayo mag-start magkwentuhan, no? So, Eli, baka may mga gustong bumati and shoutout muna natin sila.
Of course, Uncle, andito ngayon si Ma'am She Joyce. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am She Joyce. Good evening sa ating mga ka-OFE kay Uncle Janjan and Ma'am She Eli and sa ating special guest tonight. Ayan, thank you Ma'am She Joyce. Siyempre sa pag-invite sa ating guest.
Hi,
And
Joy.
ayan si Ate Shida.
Oy, nawala si Eli. So ayun, si Ate Shida, happy Tuesday. More learnings for today. Ganda at pogi ng host. Nako. Oh, naman. Thank you very much. And then, si ka-OFE Sarah. Good evening po mga ka-OFE. Hello.
Sarah is actually one of my business partners, so thanks, Sarah, for
Ay! Hi,
for
Hi,
tuning
Sarah!
in.
Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning. Okay. So,
Very
andito yung
supportive, as
oo, very
always.
support. Siyempre, we support, di ba? Dapat ganun talaga eh. And then, ito, ang ating one of the regulars.
And of
Hi,
course, si
Tita.
Tita Nina.
Si Tita Nina, ayan. So, ano yan? Mother nung isang co-founder natin, which is, ayan, si Uncle Carl. Hello mga ka-OFE, Tito Janjan, Eli, and sa special guest natin si Ieth. So, Carl
Hello,
is one of
hello.
our
Hi,
co-founders for
Uncle Carl.
here in
Tita
OFE. Ayan. Thank you, thank you. Ayan, so, pwede na. So, nakapag-warm up na, nakapag-stretching na tayo, di ba? So, Ayet, so maybe pwede tayong mag-start ng maybe bigyan mo kami ng background mo in the Philippines and then what made you decide na mag-move to Netherlands?
Okay, well, background is so many years, so i-shorten ko na lang siya before. So I moved to the Netherlands, I think 6 years ago. So my husband now, he's Dutch. He used to work in the Philippines in Manila, and that's where we met. And then we decided to settle down in the Netherlands. That's why I moved here 6 years ago. But prior to that, I was doing my background for like professionally. I used to write and style for magazines and newspapers in the Philippines, and then I did marketing for retail brands, and then I went into styling again for advertising, TV and movies. So that's what I did before moving to the Netherlands. And then prior to that, with actually between those, Mithi is not my first business venture. Just a little like after finishing college, my some of my friends and I, well, Faith is a very good friend. She also we had this event company, and we organized events from speed dating to special education expo. And then that was that was a bit short lived because we were young and we
Yeah.
all had different careers. And then a few years after, we had a clothing store called Stoic, and Sarah is one of my partners, together with one of my best friends, Jaja and Prin. We had Stoic for a few years, and it's in Cabao Expo. It was one of the best business, I think, that we've had. And then yeah, after that, this is the next business venture, Mithi.
Oh, okay. So talagang coming from that history, no, talagang very versatile. Marami in different spaces ka napunta. And
Mm-hmm.
then during college days, nag-hustler eh. Hustler ang tawag ko dito eh. Yung kumbaga
Yes,
ako,
yes,
during
yes.
during my college days, ganun din eh. I hustle, pero hindi mo pa nakita yung long term. It's just that
Yeah.
gusto mo lang yung ginagawa mo. And then eventually, maybe pambili mo ng something personal,
Mm-hmm.
something that you could like travel or panggastos nyo with your friends. Pero as you mentioned, no, na parang after graduation, nag-iba-iba kasi may mga kanya-kanya kayong career
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
So, after after that time na parang eto yung tanong eh na parang paano mo na realize na gusto mo hindi na kasi actually meron ka ng nagsa-side hustle ka during college days, right? Pero ano yung origin? Like meron bang background or history sa family mo or you had an exposure during nung bata ka pa about
Mm-hmm.
entrepreneurship?
Yeah, it has always been there because I was raised by my grandmother, and she had a sari store. So I think before learning how to read, I can count. I can count, and I know like how to handle money. As in, I would like how much yung sukle kapag bumili ng
Mm,
ganito.
mm.
I already know those things. So, and this was even before going to school. I can recognize coins and paper bills. So, and she also had like real estate. She's a big believer of real estate as a business. So she
Mhm.
had apartments for rent, and she would always have that idea that it's always better that you have something for yourself.
Nice.
And my parents also, they, well, I grew up with my grandmother, but my parents, who were based in the province, they also had a dry goods store, so they were selling, yeah, clothes and shoes, those things in the province, that the markets. So they
Mhm.
had those. So I think it's always been in the family. And my uncles and aunts, they also had their own side hustles even when they have jobs.
So
So
talagang innate 'no, innate siya. Kumbaga it runs in the blood, eh.
yeah, yeah,
Kahit
even
saang
yeah.
side.
Yeah, even the cousin that I grew up with, he had a food business, and he had like a pet subscription like things business.
Wow.
So it's kind of like when we think that there is a concept that we want to develop, we
Mhm.
kind of, let's see if this works.
Yeah. So ayun yung maganda dun 'no. So parang, na-kickstart kaagad kasi yung ano mo, yung entrepreneurial mind mo during nung childhood days mo. So eventually, it's up to you na lang, eh. Ito yung lagi ko sinasabi sa mga ka-OFE natin. It's up to you how will you use it. Kasi kung
Yeah.
you have the exposure, you have the experience and lessons na binibigay sa'yo,
Mm-hmm.
pero kung you didn't act on it, so walang mangyayari sa'yo. So eventually, stuck ka pa din dun sa pagiging employee. Kumbaga, ika
Yeah.
nga nila.
Yeah.
Right? So, maganda yung, kumbaga may foundation ka kagad. So, ayun,
Yes.
may nagkakaroon tayo problema kay Eli, pero it's okay. So, sabi ni Derek, labas na muna natin yung first trivia question for tonight. So, trivia question number 1. Kailan siya nag-move sa the Netherlands? So, math guys, so nabanggit na kanina ni Ieth, how many years ago? Oh, compute kayo ngayon, ha? Sabi nga niya, siya nung bata siya, she cannot read, but alam niya pa paano mag-compute ng sukli. Alright, so
Yes.
math.
Yes.
Okay, so ayun. So, doon tayo sa concept kasi you are in you're writing, and then you go to events, speed dating, ika mo nga, and then stoic. And then ngayon, share mo sa amin yung concept, how you came about this business with your co-partners.
So Mithi and Co, it really started during the pandemic. So imagine during this time that you have a lot of Filipinos abroad who cannot come home to the Philippines, and they're missing important occasions like birthdays or Mother's Day. And as Filipinos, we love celebrations and we love giving gifts, right?
Yes.
So we thought, what if they can send gifts and make it local even when they are abroad? So the idea is you save time and eventually money because you don't have to ship anything. And then we are also pushing for something like products with impact, products that are sustainable. And during this time, a lot of small and micro entrepreneurs in the Philippines were also suffering because they did not have the income stream that they used to have prior to the pandemic. So it felt like a win-win-win solution. So
Yes.
you're supporting local entrepreneurs in the Philippines and also helping Filipinos abroad still stay connected to their families and friends in the Philippines. So together with my partners and co-founders, so Sarah Fernandez, one of my best friends, she's based in Manila. So with her, we developed this concept, and then following us to lead the commerce and eventually the tech side of the business is Nicola Tuason, and he is based in San Francisco.
Francisco.
So yeah, in a way, it felt like us, the founders, having this background of like being a Filipino abroad, because like Sarah also used to live in the Middle East. She grew up there, and then Nicolo is a second generation Filipino American, and then I'm an expat in the Netherlands. So we all have this idea of how it is to be a Filipino abroad, but still have this desire to stay connected to the Philippines.
Yes. So ako mag-share ako kasi OFW din ako. So relatable siya, no. So during the time ng pandemic, guys, ang hirap kasi hindi kami makauwi.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of uncertainties kung until when
Yeah.
matatapos ba tong pandemic. So you were like medyo sentimental tayo at the time na parang what will happen next, 'di ba? So si Ayet makaka-relate dito na parang what happened to my family in the Philippines, your friends, 'di ba? So parang you want something na makakapag-remind to you that you're connected even though physically you're not in the Philippines.
Exactly.
So I really like the idea na
Mm-hmm.
at the time na parang yung empathy na nararamdaman nyo, alam nyo na
Mm-hmm.
nararamdaman din ng iba,
Yeah.
and then they come up with an opportunity to create a business which is Mithi.
Yes,
Very, very
exactly.
well.
Yes,
Uh,
thank you. Thank you for saying that. And I think
yes,
even after
Walang
the
idea.
pandemic, it still applies because you're still in Singapore. I'm still here.
yes, I agree. I
And I
agree.
don't see that slowing down.
Mhm.
So
Totoo,
yeah.
totoo.
Yeah.
Kasi like not everyone is have the opportunity na umuwi-uwi, 'di ba? Kasi
Hmm.
hindi naman lahat prestigious yung job or
Yeah.
yung income abroad. So most of the time yung mga nakakasama namin before, I mean even now,
Hmm.
like sasabihin nila, kaysa umuwi ako, pre, papadala ko na lang yung pera sa Pinas.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yun yung nagiging connection nila with their
Hmm.
family just to make sure
Yeah.
kakain sila 3 times a day, and then
Yeah.
they could have like yung education, yung
Hmm.
clothing, di ba? So at least ito yung connecting at least items, food
Yeah.
will lessen the homesick.
Yeah, yeah. And aside from the basic of, let's say, supporting your family through like financial support with education, or let's say helping at home, there's
Mhm.
also this idea that we want we want to give gifts because it's the thoughtfulness of that person. You
Mhm.
don't, kasi sometimes, okay, you send money, and then where's the value in that? You ask them to buy things like whatever they want, but yung thought process of, I will get this gift to my mom because I think she will like this. And we also realized that there are actually a lot of products in the Philippines that can, if not surpass, at least be at par with the foreign products. And let's say, let's as simple as chocolates. Let's say, if you want to send chocolates from abroad to the Philippines, I mean, it's going to take you forever. And even this, let's say, chocolates from, I don't know, the big stores that you have there, we have artisan chocolates in the Philippines. Like, what one of our partners is, Teo and Philo. They are award winning, and then they also have these flavors that you've never heard of. Like, they have adobo flavor, calamansi flavor chocolates.
Wow.
It's very Filipino. And the fact that not a lot of Filipinos know this product exists, we feel like it's also our an opportunity for us to tell them that we have these products that your family and friends can actually find really nice.
Yes, exactly. So talagang babalikan ko yung sinabi ni Ayet kanina, mga ka-OFE. Win, win, win. Right?
Yes.
Kasi yun nga so sila, they could bridge two individuals or group or the company, and then
Hmm.
eventually nabibigyan nila ng opportunity yung mga local products natin to be highlighted, di ba?
Yeah.
Kasi nga, ayun, yung katulad sinabi niya, adobo chocolate, hindi ko alam yun. So ngayon curious na ako kung ano yung adobo
Diba?
chocolate.
Yung
Yes.
lasa,
Right?
no?
It's
Yes.
actually really good. It's really good.
Ah,
Yeah.
Parang gusto
And
ko
they
nga
have siling labuyo flavor. So, yeah.
okay. So sige, Eli, so tingin ko pwede na tayong pumasok doon sa susunod mong question kasi
Sure,
she's
sige, sige.
she's saying na about product. Sige.
Oo, yan. Ayet, and we're really curious talaga about yung mga products and services. So, i-share mo naman sa amin ano yung mga products and service that you offer. Of course, yung store location yun na rin.
So well, we are available online, and our products is actually so we have different collections. So let's say we have like for home, we have food, wellness, lifestyle, hobby, and we also have gift cards because some people it's really hard to give them gifts. So so let's say for food we have for food and drinks, let's say we have partners from all over the Philippines. Like I mentioned already, we have Teo and Filo, and we also have uh we also have like for lifestyle we have wooden products from Luwid Local. This is one of the small makers in the Philippines. They are based in Pampanga. So you we are like helping by buying the product. You're also helping the wood carvers. And then also here, this is one of the products as well. Walled PH. So if you go to our website, you can see the products like the categories, the collection that we have, and we also
Wow.
have it, let's say, per occasion, like holiday or birthday, Father's Day, Mother's Day. So we want it to be as easy as possible. And one of our popular ones are also wellness products. One of them is called Savonil, and this is all like locally produced. And yeah, I mean, you can go to the website and start shopping.
Wow, ang dami. Like ano
So
talaga,
yeah,
one-stop shop, no? One-stop shop.
that's the goal, like from baby showers to Father's Day to yeah, Christmas, birthday. That's really what we want, that when you go to the website, and then when you have like when you're looking for a gift for a loved one or a friend, there's something that you can find.
Nasa website ako ngayon eh. It's actually, ano, liit
Shopping,
talaga.
check out na.
Nag-shop na, charot. Hindi, ayun guys, if curious din kayo about Mithi and Co, yan, search nyo lang, shopmithi.com.
Yes,
Mithi.
thank you.
Yes, send natin sa ano, sa comments. Ayan. Ito yung ano ito yung next question ko eh. So, ang ganda ng mission. You're trying to promote 'di ba yung local products.
Mhm.
Pero papaano yung sa dami kasi ng products natin, 'di ba? Papaano yung criteria? Like maybe high level lang. Papaano yung criteria? Papaano niyo hina-handpick yung mga local produced items na ibebenta niyo?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. So we have a vetting process basically when we look for merchants. So first, it has to be local, or most of the let's say majority of the owners are local, and then it has to be cost driven. So it's rooted in advocacy or works directly within the community. And if it's a woman owned brand, we also would like to support that, and equal opportunity employer, and artisanal and handmade, and of course if it's a conscious and sustainable brand.
Okay. So, parang eto naririnig ko lagi ito yung sustainability goals, parang gano'n.
Yeah,
May part ba siya ng criteria niyo na yung carbon, 'di ba? Ito
yeah,
yung uso ngayon,
carbon
eh.
footprint, yeah.
Yes, yes. So, less carbon
Yeah,
footprint, recyclable, 'di ba?
I think
Part
the fact that you are not sending anything from abroad to the Philippines, you're already reducing your carbon footprint.
Agree.
So that's already a big plus for sure. And we also look at the materials that our partners use, and how they are packaged is also very important. And also for us, like how we package the gift bundles, it's also important for us that we use as little waste as possible.
nice.
Nice.
May tanong ako, eh, pero sige pagbibigyan ko si Eli.
Ayan, Ayet, Ano naman, naku-curious ako kasi may pros and cons talaga yung pandemic eh. Sa
Mhm.
Mithi Co naman, ano yung ayun nga, maganda at saka pangit na impact nung pandemic sa business niyo?
Well, I think let's say the advantage of it was we saw an opportunity. So there was like a gap wherein, to fulfill. Like how can Filipinos abroad stay connected to their families in the Philippines? And I guess when this advantage, it really depends because the way I see it is, this advantage is more of like a challenge to solve. So for us during the pandemic, a disadvantage on the side of the local entrepreneurs. So they did not have the stream of customers. They had to close shops, things like that. So with that was the challenge. That was the disadvantage of the pandemic in the industry, I think, in general. So that's what we saw as a problem to solve.
Yeah. Actually nag-spike up ang e-commerce at the time, eh, right?
Yes, that's true.
Oo,
Yeah,
nung
yeah.
pandemic. Kasi lahat ng tao hindi makalabas. So, lahat
Shopping ng
nag-shopping.
shopping.
Yeah,
Ano,
oo.
pati yung delivery, right? Nag-spike
Yes,
din
yes,
yung...
food delivery and then eventually ito yung isang partner namin dito sa Singapore, yung paluto sa SG. It was created during pandemic as well.
Yeah.
Because everyone cannot go out. So lahat nagluluto.
Hmm.
So lahat nagbebenta na. So and then
Yeah.
eventually 40,000-50,000 members na sila. So
Yeah.
ganon siya kalaki. So yun, I think yun yung magandang part. Pero hindi ba kayo nahirapan sa logistics like delivery,
Mm-hmm.
papaano? Like for example, cross cities, 'di ba? At that time parang hindi ka pwedeng tumawid.
Mm-hmm.
Paano niyo na ano yung ganon, yung challenges na ganon?
Well, we had logistic partners as well. So the limit of the pandemic, let's just say that it was their expertise. So if our expertise was being the platform to facilitate the buying journey, so we relied on our partners when it comes to logistics, because
Hmm,
they would know better what to do.
yeah.
So yeah, I think that's what we did.
So, in-outsource niyo 'no. So,
Yeah,
ito isa pa mga ka-OFE 'no, kung mapapansin niyo, sila Ieth, they focus on their core
yeah.
skills, right? Which is branding,
Mhm.
marketing, and how to sell. Kita niyo
Yes.
naman ang ganda ng product, 'di ba, packaging. Pero dahil sa logistics hindi nila 'yon forte, eventually you just have to outsource it.
Yeah.
Hindi pupuwedeng lahat kailangan handle ng business niyo. If you could
Yeah.
outsource it. Let
Yes.
the experts do their craft for those
Exactly.
topics.
Yes, delegate and automate. I think it's very
Yun.
important of in a business thinking, and you cannot do everything yourself for sure.
Yes, yes,
And
yun. Totoo.
the moment you think that you can do everything yourself, I mean, you're bound to fail.
It will. Yes. Actually, share ko lang konti. At that time nung nag-start kami sa OFE, kami lang 4.
Mm,
And wala kaming background sa marketing, wala kaming background sa social media marketing, wala kaming background sa social media at all. Hindi kami ma-post 4. And then, so kami lahat yung gumagawa nung umpisa. Talagang struggle. Like,
mm,
nagsisisihan kami sinong gagawa ng post, sinong gagawa ng ganito.
yeah,
Then eventually, we just realize, mag-focus tayo dun sa paggawa ng script, paggawa ng writing, pag-shoot, pag-arte,
mm,
and then eventually, ipasa natin doon sa mga marurunong. So, yun, nag-work.
yeah,
So, kumbaga ngayon, let's focus kung ano talaga yung alam mo, delegate mo yun yung iba to someone
yeah.
na
It
marunong.
it also saves you a lot of time and energy and effort. So
Yeah.
so you can
True,
focus on the
true.
things that really matters.
Yes,
So
yes. I mean, kasi sometimes, Ayet, parang ganito yung thinking eh. Lalo, especially when you're starting, di ba? You don't want to outsource or to pay a service to someone else. Kasi isipin
mm,
mo, pwede ko naman gawin,
gastos.
aralin ko na lang. Gastos, exactly.
Hmm.
Pero eventually, dahil mali yung way mo, nag-double or nag-triple yung cost mo kasi hindi naging successful yung paggawa mo. And you spent time na hindi ka,
Hmm.
you haven't spent time dun sa dapat mo talagang gawin. So, yun yung mga realization and lessons na tingin ko parehas nating na-experience.
Yes, yes. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree
Mm,
more. It's
yeah.
yeah, like what, because I was also having that thoughts before. Yeah, I'll just do it myself. I can learn it. But actually, the time it takes you to decide if should I learn
Mm.
this or should I ask somebody to do it, you've already wasted so much time
Yeah.
and you've missed opportunity. So I think it's better to launch sooner than waiting for things to be perfect, because that's
Yes.
really how you
Yes.
learn.
Yeah, agree,
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. You can
So,
never launch
meron
anything perfect. Yeah.
yes. So, meron tayong polling question dito, ipapasok ko na. So, eto si ka-OFE Derek from Singapore, Derek Villapuerte. Baka umorder 'to. Do you offer customized order packages?
Yes, yes, we do. I mean, in the gifting industry, things like this. It's always something that we can talk about. So whether it is for like an individual recipient or a corporate order, we also do that because we are also open to corporate orders.
So may B2B na rin sila, guys. So,
Yes.
Pops Derek, bibigay ko ba 'yung address ko? Bibigay ko ba 'yung address ko sa Pinas? Wag ka naman, puwede mo naman padala na lang dito sa Singapore, yan. Thank you, ang ganda ng question. Actually, good, interesting 'yung question, 'no, parang kasi you wanted to connect, eh. So,
Mhm.
better na yung may customization ng konti,
Yes,
ayan. So,
that's possible.
Ayet, ito actually most probably na-encounter mo na 'to. Ano yung parang naging issue niyo? Kasi you have a lot of partners, merchant partners.
Hmm.
Sometimes you don't know how they work, right? So yung
Yeah.
work ethic mo, yung work ethic nila magkaiba yan. It will come to a point na magkakaroon kayo ng conflict, right? Puwede mo ba kaming kwentuhan ng like memorable challenges na na-encounter niyo with a
Hmm.
merchant, and how did you respond or how did you resolve that situation?
I think yeah, you're right, because we cannot, like, me, I cannot always see how how it goes on the back end, because well, I'm here. But I think it's important that you get merchants that you trust. That's why we have the vetting process. That's why we have the onboarding. And I think one of the challenges there is also the infrastructure, since
Mm.
we have small and micro entrepreneurs. They don't have the capacity of, let's say, the tech knowledge, and sometimes communication is slow. So that's why I think it's important to keep in mind that, you know also, Mithi, it's not like, well, if you compare it to, let's say, a restaurant, it's not fast food.
Mm.
So it's fine dining. So that's why the gift bundle that we also have, it's something curated, it's something well thought of, it's something that we carefully package, that we make sure that when the receiver gets the gift, it's an experience for them. For us, unboxing experience is very important. So it's
Yeah.
why it's also important for us to get merchants who understand this. So if it
Okay.
doesn't work, then we have a conversation. That's
Yes, yes,
but
yes, agree.
yeah,
Kasi
but we always send them, let's say, but we always get the ones that we think that we can trust, because
mm,
it has to go both ways.
yeah, yeah, sa partnership, partnership nga, eh, hindi mo sila
Yeah,
kliyente, partnership to for
yeah,
this to work,
yeah.
right?
But what we also do is, like, we had this one time we went to one of our merchants, let's say, a workstation or factory, where they manufacture the products. So we saw how they did it. So one of
Mhm.
them is like Savonil. So we really saw that, uh, how they carefully create their products. So that's something we always look for. It has to be aligned with our brand ethics, I think.
We
Medyo
have
mahirap.
ranking.
Sige, Elelay, sige, pasok mo na.
Nakakatuwa kasi yung, I mean, sabi ni ka-OFing Derek, do you offer customized order packages?
Nasagot na, nasagot na.
Nasagot na.
Yes.
Ay,
Meron pa susunod. Meron pa
Imagic ko.
susunod.
Sorry, mabagal yung internet ko. Anyway, sabi ni
Yung kay
Ate
Shida.
Shida, what's the mode of payment po for your order since di pwedeng COD dahil gift?
Yes. So, so, bakit ka tumatawa, John? Natatawa din tayo.
Kinakabahan na ako eh.
No, well, we accept a credit card. So this is a trusted payment gateway. So wherever you are in the world, you can purchase it. You can purchase any gift.
So do you have like installment, like payment terms or one-time payment talaga siya?
As of now, we have one-time payment, and you can also see this in our price range. Like, yeah, this is almost like, when you go out for dinner abroad. It's
Just one price.
that's the amount of the gift bundle. So it's
May
not
siyang-
it's something that, yeah, it's something that you can give as a gift.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Okay. Ayun, sabi ni pasok natin si partner. Partner Sarah,
yeah,
sabi niya,
may
yan.
phone in comment si Sarah.
Yan.
Yes.
Phone in siya. So, credit card via PayPal and PayMongo. Ayan.
Thanks, Sarah.
So, PayPal medyo medyo international. PayMongo
Yes.
is popular in the Philippines right now. And
Yes.
sabi niya, ayan, sige, pasok mo yan.
Yan, Gcash naman if PH-based customer. Siyempre, gamit na gamit sa PH yan.
Yan. Oo, pwede rin naman nga. Kung actually kasi even here in Singapore, I could use my GCash eh.
Okay.
So I could use it. As long as you have your local number. So meron akong roaming.
Mm,
So nagagamit ko pa yung GCash ko even wala ako sa Pinas.
okay.
So
Wow,
that's
it's
an
interesting.
opportunity for you guys, yes. Kasi mas easier eh. Alam mo yung mga bata ngayon lahat may GCash eh.
So even if, let's say, I'm in the Netherlands, pero I have an active local number, I can still use it. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So that's why yung local number ko, I save it. I'm using it just for
Gcash.
OTPs. Yeah, for GCash and other bank
Paano yun, sir?
transactions.
Kailangan mo, di ba yun ng OTP pagka
Yes.
nilalag? So, once
So,
lang, di mo
yeah, so
ilalag.
ang kailangan mo lang gawin before you go out, before you lumabas ng Pinas, you need to enable your roaming. And then, huwag ka na mag-load. Yun ang secret. Huwag ka na mag-load. Kasi, it can receive messages, pero hindi ka pwedeng
Okay.
mag-text. But it's okay kasi kailangan mo lang maka-receive eh.
Good tip. Yeah.
Yeah. Kailangan mo lang, I've been using yung banking here 5 years na eh. So, okay naman. Hindi na ako naglo-load. Sorry Globe. Pero hindi na ako.
5 years na.
5 years na. Ayan.
Na walang load.
Oo, nang walang load. Ito, may question. Medyo interested si ka-OFE in Derek eh. Medyo technical na tayo. What is your standard SLA with your partners?
In what sense? What is this? What do you mean by this
Maybe
question?
delivery ba to? Parang from purchase to door? Yung ba to,
So,
Pops Derek?
so is
Yun
he
ba?
interested as a partner? Is this what is he saying?
Oo.
Or
Follow-up question
maybe
yan.
we can talk. Maybe we can talk.
Yeah.
Maybe we
May
can
next
talk.
question siya.
But usually,
Sabi niya, are you on consignment with your partners on items that are non-perishable?
so interested nga siya maging partner. I think, Derek, maybe we can talk later if you're interested to be a partner. But what we do is, we're not really in consignment in that sense. So what we have is, we have an inventory for, let's say, think of Mithi as a store, right? So we are a platform. So we have an inventory on our virtual store that we align with our partner. So let's say partner X, let's say this bundle is by a partner X. So we have an inventory on our virtual store based on that.
So technically, it is assigned to your store, pero sila ang may hawak.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's say, if you want to buy a gift bundle, 20 of them, then we have 20 available in our virtual store.
Okay. Interesting. Ayan. Papi Derek, kung interested ka talaga, pwede tayo mamaya ipa-flash namin yung contact details nila Ieth and nila Sarah. Maybe you could connect offline kung may
Yeah, and on
mga
our
interested
website also.
partners.
On our website, there is a section there, become a brand partner, and we'll be happy
Mm,
to discuss.
yun. Yun. Ayan, sabi niya, salamat daw.
Interested nga siya
Very interested.
as a partner.
Sige. Marami ring mga negosyo to eh. So, sige, usap kayo. Tapos, sige, meron tayo papasok dito. Sabi ni ka-OFE Rodel, Tito Life Hacks. Yes, of course. Diba? Kasi, alam mo yung GCash, mas madali kasi talaga, especially during the pandemic, diba? GCash baka naman, pero yun nga, very, very convenient talaga, lalo nung natuto na yung mga local merchants natin to have
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
online transfer, the digital wallet, they
Yes.
say.
Yes. Yeah, I think
Ayan.
it's very handy. It's about
Yes.
yeah.
Sa inyo ba, anong gamit nyo? Curious ako, sa the Netherlands. Like, sa amin, pay now eh, here in Singapore. Sa
Um, we use credit card and debit card. So we
pero
don't
wala
use
pang
Pay
ganun.
now. We don't. No, we don't have it.
You
Yeah,
don't have.
yeah.
Puro
No, we
cashless
don't.
talaga na.
Pero
Cashless na.
cashless talaga. Cashless everywhere. So
Ah,
if we have, let's say, para siyang Apple Pay. So if we have the card on, I have the card on my phone, I will just tap my phone.
mm.
So
Advance kasi sila, di ba?
Yes, of
Dati pa
course,
nila
advance.
napapractice yun.
Advance din yung oras kasi nila sa hindi, joke lang.
actually late we
Hindi,
are
late
late.
pala
We
sila.
are 6 hours late. Yeah.
Late
Yeah.
pala sila. Sorry. Mali yung tito joke ko.
Baliktad, Uncle.
Ah, ah.
Anyway, ayan, Ayet, question lang, kailan mo naman na-realize na gusto mo na palang mag-business?
I think it has always been there. I mean, even when I was younger, like I already saw my grandmother, parang, she was selling ice candy, and I already wanted to make ice candy of my own. So,
Cute.
so I did the whole packaging of the ice candy, and I still remember I had a photo of me when I was a kid, parang in front of her sari-sari store. I had popcorn in a small bag and having my own version of sari-sari store. So I was selling in front of her store my own goods. I was selling
Mm,
popcorn. So
mm.
so I think it came from a really small age,
Yung
young
initial
age.
na kickstart talaga na yon. Like for example, even 50 cents, 1 peso tubo, 'di ba? Tapos at the end of the day magbibilang ka nung mo, yung
Oo.
coins mo, 'di ba?
Kita mo.
Parang
Get ko yun.
Oo.
kasi nagbenta akong pogs, nagbenta akong ice candy, nagbenta ako ng kung ano-ano din nung bata ako. So parang at the end of the day, sobrang happy mo na, uy, nag-earn ako ng money, 'di ba? Na parang
Yeah. And I also remember my grandma really instilled that in us. We have alcansya. And
mm,
then I think at 7, 8 years old, I already had my bank account. I don't know if you
oo.
remember Banco Filipino, and then they had this.
Mm.
It's so close to us, and then they had this like Disney characters. So every month we would open our alcansya and we deposit there. As in, she doesn't care if we count coins of piso and 5 pesos. We would really count it there in the teller. As in, hindi niya papalitan to ng paper
Ng
bill.
buo, yeah.
Bubuksan talaga niya yung alkansya in front of the teller, and then, yeah. I remember, I had two banks when I was a kid, like Banco Filipino and BDO, and they had this like kiddie thing
Yung
for the bank.
passbook, 'di ba?
I had a passbook. I had a passbook. So
Hindi pa uso ATM, guys, nung time na yun. Ayun, sabi ni partner Sarah, nag-age
Ayan
reveal
na.
na tayo with the Banco Filipino.
Hindi
I,
ko alam na.
hindi na ba alam ni Ella yun? Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Hindi pa uso Banco de Oro kasi that time eh.
Bank, oh my, kasi malapit,
Wala pang bangko. Wala
and
pang
they,
BDO. Tapos
sarado na ba
BPI,
Banco Filipino na ngayon?
parang wala.
Wala
Kasi
na.
nga, tapos yung BPI buo yun eh. Bank of the Philippine Islands Family.
Yeah,
BPI family.
oo. Pero yun, kasi ito yung may mga ano, ito yung may mga kiddie activities. Parang I remember every first quarter
Ooh.
of the month, they had the party. So Banco
Ayan.
Filipino, one of their endorsers is actually Camille Prats. So Camille Prats would go to the bank and they would have a mascot. They would have food, balloons. So I
Mm.
remember that fun. So yun yung fun childhood memories ko. Mag,
Ayan.
mag,
Nag-age
mag,
reveal. Oo.
Magsari-sari
Nag-age
store at mag-ipon.
Nag-age reveal din si ka-OFE Derek. Bangko Philippine is BPI ata na now. O, di
I
ba?
think hindi.
Pare-parehas tayo na hindi.
May BPI na noon. Banco Filipino is, I think, baka nag-close na sila talaga.
Someone bought them na siguro. Either
Oo.
dun sa mga big ano ngayon, banks.
Yeah. Yeah. Closure na siya.
So, yun. Sige, tuloy tayo. Continue tayo, guys. No? So, marami tayo side story, sabi ng tito ko. Okay,
Uncle, sabi,
talagang
sabi,
sabi ng tito ko, So, sige, ayun. Sabi ni Direk, Eli, ilabas na daw natin yung trivia question number 2.
ayan, Uncle, ang trivia question number 2 para sa ating mga ka-OFE. Yan. Ilabas na natin. Saan located ang Mithi Co?
Mali yung mali yung flash ni Direk. mali yung na-flash ni Direk. Okay, take 2 daw, sabi ni Direk.
Ayan, take 2 mga ka-OFE. Ang trivia question number 2, saan located ang Mithi Co?
Alright. Ayan, saan located? Ako, mahirap to. Parang mahirapan ako dito.
Parang kailangan i-research sa website to.
Oo, kailangan talaga i-research.
Alam, nagpunta na sa website si Derek, I think. Nagpunta na siya sa website.
Oo nga. Paps, baka may mga opya, mamaya mo ilabas yung sagot. Baka may mga opya sa'yo. Okay? Sige. Okay, tuloy tayo. Continue.
Ayan, sige. Ieth, ano naman ang long-term vision ng business mo as an entrepreneur?
Well, for us, it's going like catering to corporate B2B, because there are also a lot of companies abroad who have back offices or employees in the Philippines. So our goal is for them to also, to educate them about this Filipino brands, this Filipino culture of gifting, and what kind of products we have, the local products that we have, and they can give this as gifts, like employee gifting to their employees in the Philippines. So I think that's the next one for us.
Do you have any plans ba na mag-expand ng yung trying another kind of business naman?
Well, there's always that idea, because you always have to learn along the way. If you have to expand when it comes to products, or expand when it comes to your services, but the way we see it is we want to grow our merchants, so we want to fulfill like every gap in gifting. So let's say if you want to have a gift for a baby shower, or a bridal shower, you can find it there. If you want gift that's super personalized, you can have it there. Specific gifts that, let's say, for offices, or for certain lifestyle, for like sports enthusiasts, you have it there. For music enthusiasts, you have it there. So we want to be that kind of gifting platform where you can find this wide range of products for everyone.
Talagang personal touch, no? Yung talagang, kumbaga, instead of money nga, ika nga nila. So, something
Yeah.
na pinag-isipan
Yeah. Yeah.
before iregalo. Kasi
Yeah.
usually, yun yung struggle eh. Di ba? Parang paano ba ireregalo ko? Na parang, ano ba yung gift ideas for someone, di ba?
Yeah.
So, you guys could help on that part as well.
Yes, exactly. There's always something for everyone.
Yes. Ito may extra na naman siyang tanong eh. Talaga interested siya eh. Pops, Eric, may mobile app ba o mobile friendly yung website?
We are available mobile. Well, we don't have an app, but we are available on my mobile version. So you can do your shopping mobile.
Yun. So, yun. Responsive, Paps, yung ano nila. Mobile version, web version, cater
Yes.
nila.
Yes.
Ayan. So, sige. Tapos, ito, ano yung, dito tayo, medyo malapit na tayo. Ano yung may bibigay mong payo sa mga viewers natin na kasi actually very interesting yung business nyo kasi hindi siya usual, very unique, very intentional. Ano yung mapapayo nyo sa mga nanonood or yung mga manonood pa nito sa mga gusto mag-business? Like yung tipong almost jumping na sila, yung tipong sumisilip na ganun. One step, ja-jump na. Ano yung tips nyo? Tips mo?
I like how you said that it's intentional, because I think the first step is you want to solve a problem. So that's the first step why you want to have a business. You have a problem to solve. And then when you think of the business, it has to be a solution. And you don't have to solve that problem right away because everything is a learning process. So I think that's one, and you have to surround yourself with people who believes in you, who supports you, who has the same vision as you, who will propel you forward. So I think that's very important. So that's why it's important to have good business partners. So I'm very lucky with that. And once you have the concept, I think it's always like always test the concept. You cannot perfect it unless you like send it out to the world, unless you get comments, feedback, and suggestions. That's how you learn. It's always a constantly learning process. And I think it's always important to understand that you will make mistakes, for sure. And if you don't make mistakes, you're not progressing. So learn from your mistakes, and yeah, just keep trying to do better every time.
Yes. Agree. Napakaganda naman. No, mga ka-OFE, ewan ko pagka hindi niyo pa na-absorb yun, di ba? Kailangan i-absorb na kung ano man yung naibigay ni Ieth sa atin na tip. Kasi ito coming from experience no? So, lagi namin sinasabi, it's always the best come from the experience.
Yes.
Kasi we could read a lot of books, we could read a lot of theories,
Mhm.
pero best served pa rin talaga is coming from the experience ng isang tao,
Yeah.
no? So at least ito yung mga talagang hugot, ika nga nila, na talagang may laman, may bigat, na talagang may pinagdaanan. Ayan. Sabi ni ka-OFE Rodel, ayan, well said. Ito na yung
Thank you. Thank you.
mga ka-OFE natin, ng mga interested mga pumasok, ha? So, sige. Eli, go ahead.
Ayan, Ayet. Ayan, yung gamit ng social media account, business number, or address, lahat.
Plug na lahat. Well, you can go to our website, shopmithi.com. So you can always, there you go. And then, so we are also on Facebook and Instagram at shopmithi. And yeah, if you have any questions or feedback, suggestions, you can always email us or message us in our social handles.
Yun. Okay. Andyan na lahat,
And
guys,
then
ha?
just one
Go
thing.
ahead.
This is actually not a store location, because we are a completely remote company. So this is our like our office.
Okay. So this is your back office.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So
So
walang store dito, guys, ha? Baka maghanap kayo
no,
ng
ano
product
siya?
dyan.
This is yes, we are a remote company, and this is more like an
Registered
office
address.
space. Yes, registered address. Correct.
Yes.
Thank you for
Okay.
helping me.
Yeah. Alright. Ayan. So, sabi ni Direk, Eli, pasok na natin yung number 3. Bakit tayo trivia question number 3?
Ayan, mga ka-OFE, yung ating trivia question number 3, provide us the official website of Mithi Co. Yan, binanggit ko yan kanina.
Pagka naman talaga 2 beses, 3 beses na yata natin binanggit yan. Pag hindi nyo pa nakuha yan, di ba? So, ayun, maraming salamat, Ieth, no? So, ang mga key takeaways ko tonight is yung, napaka-creative. Tapos yun nga, ulitin ko ulit, very intentional. Talagang
Yes.
pinag-isipan. And I think there's something that you guys really wanted to help the local products, which I think talagang meron talaga tayong mga produktong lokal, kaso kulang lang sa exposure, kulang sa branding, kulang sa
Mhm.
marketing, which is
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm very happy that you guys are doing. And especially, isa pang key takeaway ko is how to have a business with business partners in different countries,
Yeah.
continents. Yun yung very unique. 'Di ba? Si partner Sarah nasa Pinas, tama ba?
Yes, Sarah is in the Philippines,
Sarah is
and
in
Nicolo
operation.
is, yes,
Nicolo
Nicolo
is
is in
in
San
San
Francisco.
Francisco, and then si
And I'm here.
Netherlands. Ay,
And I'm here. I'm in the Netherlands. Yeah.
parang nawala ata si Uncle. So,
Oo
for
nga.
me, napaka-inspiring talaga ng Mithi ko, mga ka-OFE. Ayan, gusto ko lang sabihin yung binanggit ni Simon Sinek sa kanyang book. Sabi niya, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Yan.
Yes,
Sobrang
agree.
inspiring ng story ni Ieth sa Mithi Co. Ayan. Ayan, mga ka-OFE, I think. Wala si Uncle.
Oh
So,
no.
ayan, ako na lang ang mag-e-end nitong live na to. Ayan, mga ka-OFE, dito na po nagtatapos ang aming live session. Abangan niyo ulit kami next Tuesday. Pero syempre, bago kayo umalis, huwag niyo kalimutan mag-like, follow, and subscribe sa aming mga social media accounts. Hanggang sa susunod na episode. Bye-bye, everyone!
Okay. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayet. Bye!